Alright y'all, how you doing today? This is Todd from Woodmizer. Guys, this video is for the sawmill people. I have got my sharpener in. I got a good disc on it. I've been sharpening my blades, learning this machine before I did this video. Guys, this is a manual machine. This is the, I'll show you right now. This is the BMST50 by Woodmizer. Manual, sharpener, and setter together. I'm going to explain to you what I figured out on it and what I've learned and why I have this machine. It is a good little machine. It is a manual machine, but it is a very good machine. I watched several videos on sharpening blades for the mill, for the bandsaw mill. And there's some nice sharpeners out there. You can buy some very, very nice ones. Very expensive, but very nice ones. This was one of the cheaper ones, but yet it was still a Woodmizer. And it's a very good machine. And I'm going to explain to you how this thing works. Guys, there's the price of this machine. $1,695. On a sawmill, invest in a machine. It costs us too much money to send them blades back and forth to get them resharpened, and they don't last that long. You need to resharpen them. If you get you a sharpener, you can sharpen them a whole lot sooner than what you would before. Guys, you can't go wrong with this machine. I would have bought the automatic one, which what it does is it pushes the blade, sharpens it. Once you get it all set, it does all the sharpening for you once it's set. This one, once you get it set, you got to pull it down manually, and I'll show you how I do that. The reason why I got this one, there's a couple different reasons. For one, it's got the setter built into this machine. Now, the video that Woodmizer's got put out, it's the setter he's only showing you set one tooth at a time. This machine sets 2 teeth at a time. You've got one facing you, one away, and one straight up. This machine does both. When you pull that lever down, it sets 2 teeth at one time. The sharpening of this machine, now that price that you see on there, the $1,695 is the price of the machine. The setup, it comes with a tooth, you can actually bend your tooth back. If it gets too bad out of whack, you can bend it back. It comes with the machine that checks the gauge of it, what gauge set that you got on your tooth, but it does not come with the blade. Now, when I ordered this, like I told you, I ordered this because of 2 different reasons. For one, they had this machine. Right now, there is such a waiting list on getting machines, it is unreal. Not just the sawmill itself, but the sharpeners too. I was having problems getting blades. I was going to go ahead and get a sharpener anyway. When I ordered this machine, they did not have a disc with it. It doesn't come with it. And the place where I ordered mine from didn't even have one. They had to order it from the main office. It took me over 2 months just to get my grinding disc. I've got a friend of mine that has a sawmill. I went to him and he had some grinding disc. Now, when I looked at the video, I could not tell what kind of disc it had in there, but I had an idea. It was still a 5-inch. I called Woodmizer, they told me a 5-inch disc. This is what I was using. See the thickness? That is not the right one. It worked fine for the time being because I was just sharpening the front of the tooth, which is actually what cuts when you're going through the wood. But I'm going to show you the one that actually goes on there. Alright, this is your setter handle. You turn this like that. You use the same adjustments right here, here, and here if you need to adjust it. Same thing with your height, but this is what you're looking for right here. Your tooth right on that, down the center. 1, 2, 3. Now back, I'm right in line. Guys, what you're looking for right here is this center. You got one tooth facing this way. You got one tooth facing that way, one tooth facing this way. This tooth is straight up and down. Every third tooth. So this one, 1, 2, 3, is going to be facing that direction. So when I set this, right there you pull down, it's set in both directions at one time. Turn it loose. 1, 2, 3. Set. 1, 2, 3. Set. That is absolutely all there is to setting this thing. One of the downfalls about this machine is you sharpen 2 or 3 blades, you've had enough sharpening and setting for a little while. I don't wait until I get a whole pile of blades to sharpen and setting. I'll come in here, sharpen 1 or 2, go back to cutting. Now, if you're running a machine away from your home, away from your setter, yes, then you're gonna have to set a bunch more. I don't want to get burnt out on it because I enjoy doing this. I like coming I take a break off the machine, I come in there to do 2 or 3, I go back. But there's something else that is good about this machine. Look at the space that I'm using. With the other machines, you got to have a place for a setter, you got to have a place for a sharpener. I'm in this one little small room doing everything right here. I'm doing my chainsaws and my sawmill. Very, very easy. The setup works real good. If you have any questions about this, ask me in the comments. I'll let you know. It's really self-explanatory. It's not bad. You just play with it a while and you'll get used to it, and you get used to that sound of when you're coming down sharpening that blade. There's a whole bunch of different tricks that different people's going to tell you. I sharpen them just real light, just a little bit on the front of the tooth, down in the gullet. That's your main thing. Now, if you hit a nail, you need to get that out of there. You need to hit that tooth, several different times, which you can move it back and forth to hit that tooth to get that little burr. What it does is puts a little burr on there and bends your tooth down. It knocks your set out. I mean, it messes your blade up. You got to work a lot harder to get that out of there. But guys, appreciate you. If this helped you out, let me know. God bless. Catch you on the next one.